Hi, boys and girls, and welcome to Learning with Miss Nancy. But before I begin, I want to know, have you had any water today? No? Well, get your water so that we can sip together. You have your water? Let's take a sip together. Delicious. Let's take another sip together. So refreshing. And remember to drink lots of water each and every day to build strong muscles and to keep your body hydrated. So today, boys and girls, we're going to talk about a big word. It's a big word. Even though it has 5 letters, it's a powerful word. The word is covet. Can you say that with me? Covet. One more time. Covet. Good. Tell the ceiling. Covet. Tell the floor. Covet. Tell the wall. Covet. Tell the door. Covet. Good. What is the word? Covet. Yes. Let's spell it together. C-O-V-E-T. And the word is covet. Now, the word covet simply means that you long for, you desire with all of your heart, you really, really, really want something that someone else has. You really want it. It's not yours. You really want it. And you forget about all of the things that you have. You forget to be thankful for the things that you have because you really want something that someone else has. For example, let's say you're outside playing with your friends and you bring your toys outside, you play trucks, you play cars, and all of a sudden, your good friend Rico comes outside with his car. And you look and Rico says, "Hi. Hi, buddy. How you doing?" You say, "Hi, Rico." And Rico says, "Look at my car my dad just purchased for me today. This is a cool car." And you say, "Yeah, it's cool. It's nice. I like the colors. It's shiny." And then Rico says, "But look at my car and look what it can do. The door's open." And you say, "Wow." And then you say, and then the other door opens. And not only that, Rico says, "I can lift the hood." I can lift the hood. Look, I can lift the hood. You can see the car on the inside. And I can lift the trunk too. The trunk, yes. And you can see what's inside the trunk. There's an extra spare tire. And you'll say, "Wow, Rico, that's a cool car. I don't have any cars like that." And Rico said, "That's okay. You can play with my car." And in the inside, you're saying to yourself, "I don't want to play with that car. I want that car for myself." That's what you're saying to yourself. You're saying, "Rico, I like that car. That car is better than any car that I have. Yeah, I have a lot of cars and toys, but I like your car. And I want your car." And Rico's sharing his car with you, but on the inside, you can't even enjoy being with Rico because you want his car so badly. Then you start thinking, how can I have that car? What can I do to get that car? I might take it. I might take it without permission. Take it in my house and play with it. And it'll be my car. That's coveting. You are coveting. Yes. You are thinking about something, wanting something that belongs to someone else so badly that you want it for yourself, that you would even take it. You even think about taking it. Or even if you don't take it, you can't even think about the things that you have because you want what Rico has. You can't think about all of the toys that mommy and daddy purchased for you in your house. You can't even think about all the wonderful gifts that you've received over the years that you play with day in and day out. You don't even think about those things because all you're worried about is Rico's car and you want it. That's what it means to covet. To be jealous of something that someone has that you don't have. To long for, to really, really desperately want something that you don't have, that someone else might have, and you want it for yourself. That's not good. Because what happens is you forget to have an attitude of gratitude. You forget to be thankful for what you have. You forget to be satisfied and content for the things that you have. When you covet, you can't even be happy for Rico because you're thinking about yourself. When you covet, you're being selfish and you're only thinking about yourself. When you covet, you're not being a good friend because Rico has no idea that you want his car so badly. He has no idea that you're even thinking about taking his car because you want it so bad. He has no idea that you're even thinking about not being his friend anymore because you want it so bad. See how serious it is when you covet? So what happens? If that feeling comes, you say to yourself, remember Miss Nancy told you to use self-talk. Cover your heart and say, I will not covet and release it. Let it go. And then you'll feel good on the inside. You'll look and say, I don't have that feeling anymore. You can look at Rico and look at the toy and play with it and be happy for him and be happy about the toys that you have. But then later on, maybe the next day, that feeling might come. You might feel like you want to covet again. It's creeping in on your heart. Cover your heart again. Cover your heart again. And you say to yourself, I will not covet. And let it go. And like magic, it will go. Because you have control. So boys and girls, let's not covet. Let's self-talk. Let's remind ourselves to be thankful, to be grateful, to be appreciative. And honor our friends. Love our friends. Be kind to our friends. And not covet. Cover your heart with kindness, gentleness, and love.